Hello, I just have to tell you, I woke up this morning so excited about chasing the impossible. I don't know why. I was just so excited and overwhelmed. I had to come straight down and make a video because I have so much to say. I think it's because I stopped writing. I was writing my book, Cancering, and I had all my ideas flowing into there, and now I have no outlet for my ideas, but chasing the impossible makes me so happy. I was thinking about how much I love my cancerversary, and then thinking about how I'll have a whole year of sort of celebrating this milestone, this impossible thing that's coming to be. And so I wanted to get up and make a video and just talk for a little bit because this is my heart, this is my passion. So much so that on a Saturday morning, I wake up early, excited to get out of bed just because I want to have a conversation about what it's like to live with cancer, what it's like to have hope in and through cancer, and so here I am. um, but today, let's talk about something fun. My wants. So I've recently had sort of a shift in mentality between wants and needs, and I've seen this taught before, but it's really alive in me right now. This idea that I can do what I want. And yes, it will sometimes fulfill the needs of others, the needs around me, but I show up in my wants. And this gives me so much energy. Obviously, I'm like talking super fast and I'm excited this morning because I want to be here. I want to be a part of something new. And I want to show up for you. I want to show up for the people in the world who are going through difficult things, who are experiencing cancer, who are just discouraged and they have no hope right now. I want to show up for you because it's important to remember to have someone to be sort of your cheerleader, to have someone to point you forward, saying, you can totally do this. You can make it through this, even when it's so hard, even when the future has no answers, it's full of uncertainty. You can make it through. We just have to choose what's going on in our head. If you've read my book, you know I talk about taking every thought captive. If there's a thought that's holding you back, that does not serve you, it's not good for you, it's not making you happy, it's not teaching you anything, it's not challenging you to grow or love or forgive, we need to take that captive. We need to write it down. We need to rip it up. We need to throw it away. We cannot let those thoughts swirl in our head, right? I have so many stories about this, but today I want to say that if you are struggling, take that thought captive. Whatever frustration, whatever hurt that you are reliving over and over and over in your head, take that down, write it down, get rid of it, pull it out of your head and put it somewhere else. And then you can have space in your mind to embrace something new, something like hope, something like what you want. What do you want in life? And that's really what I wanted to talk about for a minute, is just this idea that I can show up as my intentional self. Right now, I'm doing that. I want to make these videos. I want to encourage others. And it will, at some point, feel hard, right? I will feel like I need to do it. I need to show up. I need to do these videos. But really, at the core of me, this is who I am. This is who I want to be. And even when I need to show up out of need or responsibility, or, when I show up for my kids and I show up over and over and over and over and I drive them here, there, and everywhere for hours and hours a day, I need to do that. They need to get to their places, but I want to be the kind of person who shows up for my kids. And so when I show up out of that desire to be a certain kind of person, to be a certain kind of mother, here I'm showing up because I want to be a certain kind of speaker, or a certain kind of person who encourages others. This is a want, right? And I will do things that might feel like needs along the way, but if I keep focusing on who I want to be, the life comes back to it. The excitement. I'm excited to be here early on a Saturday because I knew if I waited till my kids woke up, I wouldn't feel the same way, right? I'd be with them. So think about what you want. Who are you? Who do you want to be? What's your intentional self? And then write that down. Think about it. Lean into that, right? And lean into making that all the tasks of the day represent who you want to be. And this is transformational. This is transformational. This was my very initial shift in perspective when I was first diagnosed, came from who do I want to be? And am I that person right now? Am I showing up like that right now? And when I asked myself that question 8 years ago, I started to become something different, right? I chose a different path, and it has made all the difference. So this morning, I just wanted to show up. I wanted to say, I'm here for you. I'm going to encourage you this next year as we chase the impossible. And I challenge you, find your impossible, right? Let's chase the impossible together in this next year. And officially we're not starting until 11/11, but this is a precursor, a prequel. So between now and 11/11, define your impossible and let's chase it together.